What comes to mind when you think of the word artificial intelligence? You might think of robots or self driving cars, but whether we know it or not, we interact with AI everywhere in our daily lives. In fact, a lot of basic processes have been automated by AI systems, like online shopping, movie streaming, and social media use. Let's say you're planning your next summer vacation. When you book a flight, an AI algorithm decides how much your ticket costs. When you get to the airport, a machine learning surveillance system monitors what you do. And once you board the plane, an AI navigation system assists the pilot in flying you to your destination. AI is clearly reshaping industries, revolutionizing how we function, and challenging our understanding of what intelligent machines can achieve. But what exactly is artificial intelligence and how does it work? AI refers to intelligent machines or computer systems that can perform cognitive tasks and problem solve at or above a human capacity. AI has the ability to learn, reason, adapt, and make decisions autonomously, like humans. But how does it do this? At its core, AI is driven by data. When an AI system is given a task, like providing directions to a destination, it operates according to an algorithm. In simple terms, algorithms are a set of rules for solving a problem or completing a task. They allow computers to provide an output from any given input. But when talking about AI, algorithms are much more complex. AI algorithms are driven and trained by data. We feed a machine massive amounts of data so that it can learn and grow autonomously. The AI uses this data to improve, adapt, and make informed decisions. So data is the input in an AI system, and the type of data we feed it determines the kind of output we get. But let's take a step back. How do we get here? The origins of AI can be traced to Alan Turing in 1950, who asked the question, can machines think? He developed the Turing test to determine whether or not a machine could demonstrate intelligence like a human being. Since then, AI has evolved at a rapid and unprecedented pace. In fact, the Apollo computer that landed humans on the moon in 1969 only had the equivalent computer power of two Nintendo Entertainment Systems. AI advanced so quickly that 2 decades after the moon landing, Apple had already launched Siri. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, understanding its ethical impact becomes increasingly important. As you learn about AI and AI ethics, you might hear the terms machine learning or deep learning. Let's briefly talk about what these mean. AI is a broad umbrella term that includes more complex subset subsystems like a machine learning or deep learning system. As we discussed, an AI is any system that performs tasks to mimic humans. Machine learning takes this a step further. It allows systems to automatically learn and improve from data without being explicitly programmed. Think facial recognition, email automation, and navigation systems like Google Maps. Deep learning is an even more complex subset of machine learning, and it's inspired by human brains. It uses neural networks to learn from data and make highly accurate predictions. Think self driving cars. Today, a lot of AI technologies use both ML and DL to function, like Siri. But regardless of the type of AI model, each system is trained and learns from different types of data. So an AI is only as good as the data used to train it. And this is where AI ethics comes into play. We need an ethical framework that guides the design and outcomes of AI systems. You might have heard AI as a buzzword in the news after an AI system creates unfair or unintended outcomes. For example, a biased hiring algorithm may target women or people with disabilities and exclude them from the hiring system. Facial recognition systems could misidentify people with darker skin tones and make biased predictions, and the list just goes on. Generally, the life cycle to make an AI technology includes 3 steps: design, development, and deployment. And it's important to remember that AI can go wrong in any step in the process, even after it's been deployed and is already being used. In order for AI to be considered ethical, it has to meet these 4 pillars: fairness, privacy, transparency and trustworthiness, and accountability. Fairness means that AI systems should mitigate and correct algorithmic bias based on things like race, gender, age, socioeconomic background, or ability. Privacy means that AI systems should consider that data is collected and processed transparently and securely. It makes sure that users have control over their personal and sensitive data. Transparency and trustworthiness talk about the processes within the AI system and how they should be clear and explainable to humans. Users, developers, and stakeholders should understand how these systems work and make their decisions. And lastly, accountability talks about how every person involved in the lifecycle of AI is responsible for its moral and legal impact. So the designers and developers of these systems have to comply with legal standards and take responsibility for any unfair consequences that may arise due to their system. And over the next 4 modules, we'll take a deeper look into each pillar of AI ethics in order to understand how AI systems operate and the complex challenges that need to be addressed. Next time, we'll take a deeper dive into fairness and algorithmic bias.